Hello and welcome to our channel. I'm Ava, and you're watching Ava Talks Crypto. For today's headlines: Bitcoin now trading past the $28,000 level after a week of uncertainty. Authorities are saying Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade made it easier to detect criminal activities. FBI warns of human trafficking using crypto as a front to lure victims. 7 US presidential candidates have now dropped clues about their stance on crypto. For our first-time viewers, Ava Talks Crypto is a channel that provides all the latest news stories happening in the crypto space. We also deliver daily market report videos to give you an in-depth analysis of the crypto market with trading tips and strategies to help you trade like a pro. We cover the biggest cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as trending altcoins. Before we begin, please support our channel by liking this video and subscribing. You can also hit that bell icon to get notified whenever we release new videos. Doing these few simple things really does help us a lot and encourages us to make more quality content. Let us know what you think by commenting below. You can also share our videos with your friends who may be interested. Now, let's discuss the latest headlines. To start things off, crypto is starting the trading day well in the Asian markets. After a week of uncertainties in anticipation of the results of the US debt market ceiling debate, Bitcoin finally broke through the market resistance levels and is changing hands above the $28,000 level. Traders and investors breathed a sigh of relief, which resulted in gaining support for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Although Bitcoin is still down by 2.8% during the past month, market analysts are confident that the digital asset will soon recover in the days to come. In the past couple of weeks, Bitcoin has found itself unstable in the market. However, it found support at the $25,000 level and eventually consolidated before rallying again today. Some are speculating that the digital asset may continue to move up until the $30,000 level. However, according to BitBull Capital CEO Joe Pasquale, it remains to be seen. He does expect that Bitcoin will once again test the key resistance level of $30,000 in the near term. The new debt ceiling bill still has some work to be done, and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy told reporters that they are anticipating its completion by Sunday and a vote by Wednesday. President Joe Biden stated that the deal is an important step forward and called it a compromise. Asian stock markets also opened strong after the debt ceiling news came out. Today, the biggest gainers in crypto are Bitcoin, Cardano, and Ethereum. However, most digital assets are trading in the green. Up next, we're going to be discussing Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade, which makes it easier for investigators to spot counterintuitive behavior by ETH holders. In September of last year, Ethereum became a proof-of-stake blockchain. Only recently, Ethereum's March upgrade, which was codenamed Shanghai, finally enabled stakers to withdraw their locked ETH. The Ethereum ecosystem's investment themes have also included decentralized finance, stable coins, Bitcoin, and non-fungible tokens. The network also started providing fixed-income assets. Yield is one of the core pillars of traditional finance. This means that a rise or fall in yield leads to an increase or decrease in the perceived risk of other financial assets. Compliance professionals use trends in the risk-free rate in order to detect irrational movements of funds in capital markets. It is used to detect attempts to launder money. With Ethereum's staking yield denoting the risk-free rate of the crypto ecosystem, the Shanghai upgrade essentially enhanced the state of crypto forensics, making it easier for authorities to detect financial crime. With Ethereum's post-Shanghai staking yields providing benchmark interest rates for crypto, authorities can formulate baseline risk-reward structures. It will be much clearer to see irrational movement in the market as money launderers do not care if they generate profit or not. Through the Shanghai upgrade, data can now be compiled and analyzed to detect suspicious activities. However, the ability to detect suspicious activity in crypto is still less than ideal due to its price volatility. If Ethereum sets a benchmark rate, this will provide a means of establishing baseline rationality for fund flows, which will enable investigators to spot outliers who use the system to launder money. Don't go anywhere, because up next, we have an interesting story. The United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, or the FBI, has issued a warning on fake job ads for crypto. Mainly, the target victims are people from Southeast Asia looking for overseas jobs. The fake crypto job ads usually lure victims on social media by promising well-paid jobs. Unfortunately, The victims who take on the job will have their passports taken and will be forced to work by scamming innocent people. According to reports, if the workers are unsuccessful, they will face abuse, torture, murder, or being sold to another gang. According to the press release that the FBI issued, U.S. citizens and individuals traveling or living abroad should be cautious of false job advertisements. Fortunately, the authorities are aware of the scam and are actively cracking down on the crypto scam rings. In November last year, the Cambodian government received a backlash for turning a blind eye to Chinese gangs that trafficked almost 100,000 migrant workers to run online scams, which included fraudulent crypto ICOs. Recently, Philippine authorities rescued over 1,000 human trafficking victims who were forced to work up to 18 hours per day to run crypto scams. Philippine authorities have arrested 12 suspected ringleaders of the scam. The FBI is still issuing a warning to its citizens to be wary of job offers that seem too good to be true. The promise of lucrative benefits and salaries may also entice U.S. citizens looking for work in the crypto industry, even though the bad actors primarily target Southeast Asians living in poverty. Let's turn our attention to our next story, which is sure to spark some discussion. As the U.S. presidential elections draw near, many from the Democratic and Republican parties are starting to share their stance on crypto. By late next year, the citizens of the United States will take to the voting booths to elect their next president. Depending on who is elected, the next 4 years after the election will have a significant impact on the next crypto bull run. Although the polls are set to open on November 5, 2024, a number of presidential hopefuls are now dropping clues about their stance on crypto to attract voters. The current Biden administration appears to be increasingly taking an anti-crypto stance. The 2023 economic report of the president may serve as a summary of his attitude toward cryptocurrencies. In the report, a section on crypto is included for the first time. The section aimed to debunk the perceived appeal of crypto assets, arguing that crypto doesn't deliver on touted benefits. The report also claimed that many of them have no fundamental value. Recently, Biden even opposed the debt ceiling agreement with Republicans, claiming that it protected the wealth of tax cheats and crypto traders. Only recently, President Biden called for a proposal to tax crypto mining at up to 30% for high energy usage, double capital gains taxes, and crack down on crypto wash sales. Former President Donald Trump also made his views clear on crypto and stated that he's not a fan of Bitcoin. Trump stated that crypto may be fake and was quoted as saying that it is a disaster waiting to happen. In a 2019 tweet, Trump stated that crypto is based on thin air and that unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, such as the drug trade. However, not all presidential hopefuls are against crypto. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis stated that he would protect Bitcoin during his presidential bid announcement on Twitter. According to DeSantis, people have the right to do Bitcoin and he will protect the ability to do things like Bitcoin. He even called out Congress, claiming that it never addressed crypto and saying that regulators made it so that people could not operate in that space. In his 2022-2023 budget proposal for the state of Florida, DeSantis proposed that the government allow businesses to pay state fees with cryptocurrencies. He also passed laws prohibiting the use of federal CBDC as money and banning the use of foreign CBDCs. Another presidential hopeful, Vivek Ramaswamy, also signaled a pro-crypto stance, although he's considered a long shot for the Republican nomination. In a tweet by Ramaswamy in mid-May, he stated that Bitcoin should not be regulated as a security. He even announced that he would accept campaign donations in Bitcoin. Robert F. Kennedy also signaled a pro-crypto stance. He stated that crypto technologies are a major innovation engine. He even called Bitcoin a symbol of democracy and freedom in a speech at the Bitcoin 2023 conference. He was also the first presidential candidate to announce that he was accepting Bitcoin for campaign donations. Kennedy also called Biden's proposed 30% crypto miner energy tax a bad idea and strongly opposed CBDCs, stating that they vastly magnify the government's power. Democratic nominee Marianne Williamson hasn't made her stance on crypto clear, but she implied her disappointment at the Canadian government for blocking crypto wallets during the trucker protests in 2022. Republican Senator and presidential hopeful Tim Scott has no stated crypto policies, but he did mention that he has plans to develop a crypto bipartisan regulatory framework. He was also critical of the securities regulators' handling of FTX and described the regulators as being asleep at the wheel. Depending on who gets elected president in the next election, it will have a huge impact on the crypto market. It is expected that the crypto market will be highly volatile as the preliminaries in the election draw near. These are the hottest news stories we have for you today. Again, I'm Ava, and you've just watched Ava Talks Crypto. Thank you, and have a great day.